Hello and welcome back to another HW-Aquascaping video. Today is going to be another unboxing video looking at the Blagdon Liberty 200. The Blagdon Liberty 200 is a solar pump, so its big upsale is really it doesn't have any running costs and can be used in either a pond or a water feature. The solar panel that it comes with is 2.5 watts and all the fittings are included, so it suits your preference to whatever you need it to do. It also includes an LED light ring that can go on the little nozzle, and that will be illuminated at dark. And it also has a flexible running timer that is built into the solar panel. But now we'll get into it and unbox the product and see what actually is included in the box. Okay, so first things first, we'll take open the lovely packaged Liberty pump and we'll take out the first thing, which is the instruction manual. This will give you a rundown of all the components that are inside the box, as well as instructions on how to maintain the pump, as well as the timer settings that are in the box, but you shan't need that because I'm here to tell you how to do it for you. So the first actual component that we're going to have a look at now is the solar panel. So this is a 2.5 watt solar panel that has a lithium battery backup that has a battery power of 6 hours. So if it goes dark, you've got 6 hours of power that'll run until the battery is flat. Next up we have the pump, which is here, as you can see, a lovely nice big sponge in there, so that will protect the actual impeller from any debris like sticks, leaves, any bits like small pebbles or anything like that. And you also have a 5-meter cable on there, so that's brilliant. You know, you get a good distance from your water feature or pond to putting your solar panel up. The third thing should I say, is we have the stake. So it comes with two different stakes for your solar panel. You have the ground version here, and this is the wall or fence mounted stake. So you can actually drill that in, as you can see. It's got 3 holes to drill them in, and that can be attached to either a fence or a wall, or if you're using like the Blagdon Affinity Pond, for instance, you could actually attach it to the metal frame. You have the foam floating device there, so that's just basically a bit of foam that will allow the pump to float. So if you're using it in a pond setting, for instance, you can use it there. And then we have the ringed LED that also comes with a 5-meter cable as well, and that just goes on top of the nozzle that comes off of the pump, and that will light up when it is sort of dark. So when it gets a bit dull, the light will come on. Next up we have, I think it's the bag of attachments, so let me have a look. We've got the, this is basically the attachment for the solar panel to sit on, either the wall mount or the ground mount. So that just slots into the top of there, and you can angle that as well to suit where your best needs. We have a flow adjuster, so that's brilliant. So if it is a little bit powerful for your water feature, you can just twist the ball valve, and that will allow the flow to be altered, so whatever you need for your water feature. And then we have the bag of McGubbins. So this has 4 different fountain attachments in there, as well as extenders. So if you want your fountain to be taller, you can do that as well, or you can always attach a flexi pipe onto there. And then it has this, which is a tether. So this is a little bag with some string on. So if you're using the float, you can fill the bag full of pebbles to act as a ballast, and that means it won't just be floating around with the current and draining your pond potentially. And then it does come with some screws and some raw plugs as well, so if you are screwing it into a wall or a fence, you've got those available. So that's brilliant to see, because usually most companies don't include that. So let's take a closer look at the solar panel. So if we flip it over, it'll show you the timer settings that are in the back of the battery. So as you can see, up at the top we have the timer modes and the power on and off button, and then at the top we have the continuous battery on, so that'll basically just run whilst it's solar powered, and then the battery back up until it's flat. 4-hour timer, which will just run for 4 hours, then you have to go and adjust it every day. 4 hours and then 20 hours off, so that is a 4-hour timer that will come on every day, and then the battery low that will be indicated when it needs to be solar recharged. Then we have the blue plug and the orange plug. So the blue one is for the pump, we've got the orange one for the light, and then this little yellow one here is actually if you want to purchase an additional, you can have it mains powered if you so wish. So if you want to run it through like the winter, for instance, you could do that. And then at the top you just have a little groove where your wall mount or ground mount slots into to hold it in place. So next up, we're going to take a look at the pump itself. As I said before, it's got a brilliantly large sponge that's housed in this filter housing here. That just clips off as so, and that will protect the pump and the impeller from any debris at all getting in there, as well as providing a home for some beneficial bacteria. Inside the impeller itself, we have a little clip that just clips off, and that will show the impeller, as well as a stainless steel impeller shaft, so that shan't get broken if you're doing any maintenance. And then it does have some suckers on the bottom if you want to stick it down to the bottom of your bowl or your pond. But let's take a look at it in action, I think, see how it performs in the real world. And there we go, guys, that is the unboxing of the Blagdon Liberty 200 pond and feature solar pump. Let me know in the comments down below, do you have one of these pumps yourself, and if so, what are your thoughts on terms of, is it reliable, how have you got on with the solar panel and the timer functions, has it worked enough for you? Just anything in your general thoughts, just comment them down below, I'd love to hear from you. My personal thoughts, I think it's absolutely a brilliant product and I would definitely recommend checking them out. It's worked perfectly for what I needed with running the Blagdon Affinity Pond Eco Pond that I set up, and has given me great water movement throughout that during the year. Obviously a lot more during the summer, but in the winter with the odd sunny days it has worked as well. But that is all from me today. If you've liked this video, don't forget to give me a like and a comment, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. And I will catch you in the next video. Take care, everyone. I hope you're staying safe. Have a good day doing whatever you're doing. Take care. Bye bye.